Hi everyone, Digga here, and I have some spooky art toys for you today. We have Ghost Cat by BAAK, and we have the UoUo Sweet Mouse set by Cichy. Let's get started. Can you dig it? Let's begin with the UoUo Sweet Mouse set since I have them open already. I got these back in, I believe, March 2020, and I kind of, while I'm doing my usual perusing of art toys and looking around at all the cute new stuff, I saw this little set pop up on Strangecat Toys, and it was $70 for these two little friends. And they're apparently limited to 199 pieces. There's also a strawberry pudding figure that is exclusive to another convention overseas somewhere, and that seems to still be available, but it was double the price, so I ended up passing on it. Basically, the UoUo friends are a line of little cute characters by artist Cichy, and they're full of little shakeable cute cubes and stuff, and I'm a sucker for that. I kind of fell hard into art toys that have stuff inside them that shake, all that cute stuff. So these came in a nice little baggy 2-set. I actually ended up taking pictures and posting them on Twitter when I got them. I probably just have them playing right now on screen. If not, then I'm a dummy. So here's the really cute little tag card. I always forget what these are called, but I save all of mine for my art toys because they're so precious. I know a lot of my friends who actually keep them on cork boards too, along with their pins. So you see the lovely little art here. You have the sweet mouse with the lovely little other mouse friends. You have these little shiny eyes. We'll get to that later. It's one of my favorite parts of the figure. A little bit of candy, lots of candy. This one's a little disappointed. It's kind of like trying to reach up for the top, but he couldn't be the number one. He couldn't get in the favor of the head honcho. On the back, it's pretty plain. It's got the Mixed Planet and Cichy logo. I believe it says on the site that these are made by a company called Boombox, but Mixed Planet seems to be... I don't know exactly the order here. Also, there's a code that has a little something inside it. It's very cute. So on top of that, this set actually had a little cinch bag that's very high quality, and Sweet Mouse was inside of it from the beginning. You just peekaboo. See ya. Let's focus on our little spectral friend here. The thing that drew me to these figures immediately was the way they did the eyes. The eyes are very glossy, and you'll see that they're popping out, but the way that the light catches, there's actually a very nice little shimmer underneath. I'm not sure if that's coming across, but what a cute little face and that tiny little button nose. Little blushy cheeks. I mean, are you kidding me? You'll notice there is actually quite a lot of the sculpting here for... Is it really sculpting? I'm not really sure what the exact term would be. He's got the ruffles of like the ghost kind of outfit here, even though he is a ghost. Makes a nice little like little grippy spots. You can go like, ooh, I'm haunting you. It's translucent, you can see right through them, but I do appreciate the fact that there is this nice frost effect going on here. Very, very nice little shading that kind of just makes him look a little bit more glassy. Kind of give you that more of an appearance of he's kind of there, but he's fading away because maybe he's, trying to escape from being seen. On the bottom, you have the Cichy logo, and there's the Boombox logo. Okay, so there's a bunch of companies at play here. I think Boombox produced the figures, and Mixed Planet, I don't know. Someone who knows this stuff better than me could explain, but I'm just the person that bought it. So before we get to Sweet Mouse, let's look at the bag itself in closer detail. Bag review for an art toy, am I right? You'll see that the logos are a nice sort of flaked silver. These are kind of, they're not, this isn't cheaply made. This feels like a legitimate, this feels like something you would get with a $600 bottle of perfume. I don't know why I went with perfume, but that's my frame of reference, I guess. I don't know fancy packaging for expensive liquids, but you'll see it does have, it's got the pretty solid drawstring. I mean, you can't really go wrong, or you can go wrong, but this is very premium. This, I guess a better example would be, this feels like what you would put jewelry inside after it's already been wrapped inside of wrapping inside of wrapping. These strings are, they're kind of like a satin sort of ribbon. Is that the proper fabric? I'm trying my best here. I apologize. The material is very, it's a nice creamy color, and it feels very velvety. Words I didn't think I'd be saying for a figure, but that's what the bag is for. Anyway, let's bring out our good friend, Sweet Mouse. I also really love saying that. Whoa, whoa, Sweet Mouse. Here we are. And you'll notice immediately there is quite a lot to look at. You have a sort of, comparatively with the Ghost Friend, they have similar ruffles because I think Sweet Mouse is just one of the ghosts but covered in cheese. And, you know, that's pretty sweet. So one thing I'll get to immediately, as mentioned earlier, is the eyes. But the way that Sweet Mouse's eyes are done is there's a little bit of an inset glow. You know, kind of like the anime diamond eyes when the character's super excited. It's in there. Again, I'm not sure how this comes across, but in person, the effect is so nice. And since Sweet Mouse is covered in this sort of gelatinous, gunky, sort of cheddar, melty mixture ghost fondue. What are these words? I'm getting hungry again. You'll notice that the eyes are, while they're popping out, they are they're more inset because of how the cheese gunk is covering them. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Having a stare down. Who's gonna win? Does it even matter? Anyway, back to Sweet Mouse. You will see on the top of Sweet Mouse's head there is a very happy, lovely little friend with the rosiest little cheeks, big old ears, and you turn it to the side. Check that out. Well, bam, we got tail confirmation. That's what everyone's been waiting for. I love this so much. This is so cute. I don't even know how to begin to describe how happy I was to get this. And it's such an obscure thing that like only I had to tell people this was a thing, as usual with most of my obscure art toys and goodies. Oh, peekaboo, hello. What a nice little close-up there. I haven't even gotten to the cheese block yet. I just love that I have to be the bearer of good news, good tidings. However, this is sold out, unless you can find it on eBay or something, I'm sorry. But the other one's not, the berry one. So, whoa, Sweet Mouse here has, I'm having too much fun saying that, has a little cheese wheel with a square in the middle. And you'll notice there's taking a little bit of a nibble there, a little bit of a little smackerel, little bite out. Sweet Mouse does still have the same blushy marks, just kind of covered by the ectoplasmic cheddar being the hands, I guess. So cute. Then if you look on the sides here, well, first of all, the ears, obviously no ears on our ghostly friend, but we have some big old blocks up here with some nice paint. It was so reflective. My goodness. With some nice little shade of salmon pink in here. You'll notice it's a different color from the little mousy friends. Like maybe that one's more salmon, and this one is more of a magenta, I guess. Right around the back, once again, we have more tail confirmation. I guess that's the gimmick for this video. I'm not trying to make one. But most importantly, you may have glossed over something I said earlier, where these little characters might be full of stuff to shake. Our little ghost friend's got nothing. However, whoa, Sweet Mouse has a bunch of gelatinous cubes inside. Check this out. Wait a minute. What? Wait. I've had this since March and I did not know that came off. Okay, impromptu, we need to talk about this session. Apparently, I'm sorry, I've totally lost any sort of train of thought I had because I just found out that Sweet Mouse here is an imposter. Well, not really, but I was trying to show off the shaking. I guess you'll notice now that it is actually the same figure. I did not know that came off. What are these surprises I keep getting when I'm recording these? This is why I love showing off my weird obscure stuff, because then I find out there's even more obscure stuff. Does a little mouse come off? I don't want to try that. Also, good thing I got these acrylic stands. Anyway, so let's just go ahead. Let's go ahead and move that to the side for now. Let's focus on Sweet Mouse here, you can see the eyes better. I guess now that we're talking about comparisons from earlier, it is the same figure, as you already knew. I did not know that came off. I still can't get over that. I'm sorry, it's gonna take me a little while. I'm recollecting myself live as I record this, which is the best part. So, what I was trying to show earlier is you'll see a lot of jellies inside. These are kind of like, they're not really jelly, or they could be. I'll never know. You'll have to take apart your figure to find out. But all these UoUo characters by Cichy have little gummy snacks and stuff in them. I really wanted to get a case of these zoo animal friends, and then they sold out, and I feel like such a dummy. But one day I will get that. So again, what I was trying to show off is these cubes, you can shake them around. That is so cool. So I became quite a sucker for these sort of figures that have little stuff on them. You can see better down here. They're just sort of standard cubes. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, I kind of wrote these off as just like, you know, generic squares, but they do have texturing to them. Almost like they're, almost like they have the sort of, what am I thinking of here? Like the Sour Patch Kids effect. I think I might just be losing my marbles. I mean, come on. We got to talk about this again. Give me a second. Woo! Yellow, green, orange. I think those are the only colors. I noticed the render makes it look different. It looks darker in the actual figure because of the way the translucency works on this guy. Instead of the ghost friend, I guess they're both ghosts. I mean, they are. I knew that, but still. This one has the frosted top, and this one is like kind of glassy all around. So when you have it like that, as opposed to the clear on the bottom, which I thought it was going to be, you can't really see it, and it makes it look darker, but that's okay. I'm totally cool with that. Okay, so now that I've recollected myself, let's talk about the fact that this apparently comes off, and I didn't find out till I started shaking. We can get a better look at the inside, and you'll see there is that nice creamy effect that starts to go up to the top. It is much easier to see, though this is slightly cursed. Also kind of creepy. You got like a creepypasta going on here. Ooh, this figure's haunted. It's gonna ooze cheese everywhere. Ooh, sweet mouse. Anyway, you'll see that there is a space to allow for the dot of the nose. And I guess we can see the construction of this now. My goodness. And then the little friend, as you can see, is just good to go, not moving anywhere. Don't want to break it. I didn't think that shaking this would I didn't think this would happen. Well, there's only one thing left to do. We got to put Sweet Mouse on the regular ghost friend. Nice. So basically it's kind of like this little ghost. Oh, I kind of like the way that looks better, actually. Not just because of the way, I don't know. I'm all frazzled now. I'm not redoing this. This is just pure reactions. None of this is scripted, and this is where we get the best material. Yeah, I like the way this looks on the other ghost friend because of the lack of the inward coloring, I guess. All the gelatinous cubes aren't there. The fade matches up nicely, and I guess it doesn't matter because the little friend is happy wherever. So, actually, is this kind of like a Pokemon thing where the little mouse is the actual creature and the ghost is just kind of like a host? The host ghost. Well, I think it's about time to move on from the UoUo Sweet Mouse friends. Let's open up the Ghost Cat. All right, here's Ghost Cat. This is a brand new art toy I just got from Unbox Industries, and this is a little figure by the artist BAAK. I saw the concept art for this on Twitter long before the figure was announced, or maybe that was when it was announced. I don't remember, but they finally decided to make a figure Ghost Cat, and I could not be more enamored. I had to order this immediately. Let's look at Ghost Cat, though. Ghost Cat is just... Actually, the way that the staples are, looks like a very indifferent face. Like, I mean, I guess I'm a tricolor cat. You don't. I'm supposed to be a ghost, but you kind of gave away my costume. I mean, gosh, whatever. Ghost Cat is a tri-color cat designed by BAAK. I'm not quite familiar with their work. You know, if a lot of art toys, I just love the designs and I'll go for it, and then I'll follow the artist and see their stuff. I will have to take a look, and I also apologize if I'm pronouncing any of this wrong. I'm just going with what my gut tells me. So you'll see this really lush kind of display here with sort of a watercolor paint effect. You got the nice little I don't know if this is digital art or not. It might be. I'm not a super artist. I basically just use paint to make doodles for my streams, but I know really good art when I see it, and I do appreciate all of the different coloring here. What looks to be sort of almost like a, I want to say this is like a waterfall area, but I think it might just be a spectral outpost or something. And there's sort of like a big branch here. A lot of interesting colors. These almost kind of look like shapes. Like there's a hedgehog here and like a monkey. Yeah, it's like a Rorschach test. What do you see when you see this block? That looks like a polar bear. That one looks like a chickadee. I gotta move on from my own sanity. On the back, we have a lot of stuff here. Oh, something I forgot to mention. These being art toys, they are not for children, as they say. This one's 15 plus, and the UoUo Sweet Mouse, I believe, was the same. Don't quote me on that. So we have Unbox Industries, Unbox China, BAAK, GH Design. I like their logo too. We have kind of like a Voltron kind of robot looking thing here, and it's very, the holofoil comes off really nice on camera. Check out Unbox Industries. They got a lot of cool stuff. Great hand. All rights reserved. 15 plus. If you're 14 and you like this, tough toenails. Realistically, I mean, they basically have that because this is a big old, so you're not going to be tossing this around. You're going to be keeping this on your shelf for eternity or whatever you want to do. Anyway, let's talk about the figure itself. You'll see Ghost Cat down here. The way that the original illustration was, he was wearing the outfit and then showed off that it was a cat. And this is kind of the similar bag that I had for UoUo Sweet Mouse, where the front was the ghost and the back was the cinch bag with Sweet Mouse inside of it. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I think my bag was a little torn, but you know, I'm not in it for keeping things pristine and it's got to be in the packaging. Oh, the resale value. No, I collect toys because I love them. That's right. We're going to open this bad boy up and I'm going to show you all of the cool features that Ghost Cat has. Clippy clippy. So as usual, I will be preserving the integrity of the card back. I know there is a proper term for this. I talked to so many people about this. It's card back. It's a fancy baggy thingy. I don't know, whatever. Oh, this one's actually in Ziploc bags. Okay, so this is kind of similar to the Kaiju Sundae baggies. Bag number 1, we have Ghost Cat itself. Bag number 2, we have all the bells and whistles, literally a little bell. Let's give it a jingle. And in the third bag, we have the ghost costume. Ooh. Let's bring out all of these components. By their powers combined, we will have a complete Ghost Cat. First bag down, standing in the void. Don't worry. You'll get what's coming to you. Yeah, oh, this feels really nice. This has a very strong smell of, is that candy corn? Oh no, it's like it's like art toy factory smell, of course. Don't breathe this. Shout outs to Will It Blend if it's still alive in 2021. And let's get the little jingle bell out. Oh, it's actually pretty hefty. I like that. Yeah, this has some weight to it. Look at the detail on here. It just went straight for the bell. Dig it, just bought a $60 art toy. Haha, bell go burr. It's the simple jingles that distract. It's, I guess, while we're here. It is very hefty. It kind of feels, is it metallic? I don't know. It has heft to it. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, so here we have Ghost Cat out of all of the packaging, all of the baggies, and what a nice little figure. So what you're supposed to do is, if you want to display Ghost Cat with the bell, you have to wrap that around the neck first. And then do a little knot here. And then we'll take a closer look at Ghost Cat. So here's Ghost Cat. And I really love this sculpt a lot, especially the crown and the way that the colors fade. You have these sort of oh, there's actually a really light little pink shading for the stomach too. I don't even know where to start. You have sort of the like calico kind of coloring. You have the lighter brown. Oh, look at the paws. Oh, that's so cute. And we have the Unbox Industries logo on the feet. Just went straight to that again. Very scatterbrained. Don't worry about me. I'm just having the time of my life here. And you'll see, you know, like the mahogany brown and the sort of like the I almost want to say Garfield, but I can't just keep using Garfield as a frame of reference color wise. But you know, you have the nice fading on the crown as well. You'll see that like the tips are like toasted. What's the lore there? I don't know. And that's why you use more than one piece of blue tape. We can't go anywhere without talking about these big peepers. You have this sort of nice inset eyes with the interesting design that the eyes are actually crescent moons. I didn't piece that together until now, but that just amped this figure up. Big props, big props. It's the little things you don't notice. You'll see the whiskers are a nice sort of like big chocolate bars. They are jutting out. I don't think embossed is the proper term in this. They're just like, you know, 3D whiskers. I like that a lot. The nice shading. On the back, there is a bit more toastiness. Let's tie that bell a little more. Technically, I guess I should have left the scarf off, but that is part of the design without the costume on. More toastiness here, more nice shading. I really like, if I had better ways to describe this, I like the way that the toastiness kind of merges in with the rest of the orange, kind of almost like a nice little blend, and that goes down to the tail as well. Well, in the tail's case, the entire back is a solid darker brown, and the it does a sort of lighter mocha, almost like a mushrooming color downward or upward, I guess. Interesting. That's it for the basic Ghost Cat. Let's go ahead and take the bell off. And we will put on the costume. Well, let me check and see if there's any hidden like articulation or something, because apparently Sweet Mouse can come out of the ghost costume. Nope, seems pretty solid. Okay, so here's the moment we have all been waiting for. Here is a cube. Here's Ghost Cat. Here's the costume. Woo! On it goes. And bam. That is so freaking cute. That is just, you don't get any better than that for a spooky ghost cat. Let's go ahead and take a closer look. We have a nice, almost a translucent, bubbly drink, like a cider effect here with the sort of crystally glows. You have some really nice, I keep wanting to say toasted. There's a better term for it. You have this really nice sort of like butterbean kind of fading. If you look in closer, oh, too close. Now you're going to be haunted for the rest of your life. Ooh. If you look in closer, you'll see as part of the bubbly fade, there is a sort of frosting similar to the other UoUo friends. It's not the same company. It's not the same artist, but you know, I had a ghost cat and a ghost mouse. How could I not do a cute little combo art toy video? I just really love the speckled shading. And there's almost kind of like, I don't know if this is just an extra bump, but there's a really cool little texture here. It might just be an extra bump. It's mostly smooth, but there are these little spots that kind of have like, you probably can't see them. I can't see them, but it might just be leftover plastic, but they got the bumps. Going back to the rest of the design, that's so cute. The whiskers end up, as you'll see, like from the original art, they're kind of the whiskers themselves are ghosting out, but they're more corporeal here. I guess they're more solid on the ghost costume. I don't really know lore-wise if Ghost Cat is actually a ghost cat or just cosplaying, but I'm gonna assume that it's all to throw off people from the act. And the truth is that Ghost Cat is a ghost, but they think Ghost Cat isn't a ghost. Then they won't see it coming. Anyway, you'll notice it's pretty. What you see is what you get. Basically, once you put on the ghost costume itself, it's very it does cover all of the design, but at the same time it makes it its own design, so I don't know which one I like better. I think I like having regular Ghost Cat with the costume kind of floating. So it's kind of like, it's Halloween night. Ghost Cat's not ready to go out haunting yet. Kind of just chilling, and you can just have this like in a little coat hanger or something over in the back. Ghost Cat's probably like loafing on the ground, just 5 more minutes, please. I don't want to find any more spooky specters anywhere. And then the alarm goes off. Fine, okay. Maybe Ghost Cat actually really likes their job, and I'm assuming that they're unhappy. Maybe that's my bad. And I shall be haunted terribly for that. Ooh. All right, and that was a nice look at Ghost Cat and the UoUo Sweet Mouse set. These things are super obscure. Gosh darn it. These friends are super obscure, super cool, and I just can't gush enough about how much I love these really fun, unique vinyl art toys and colorful designs done by really talented people. I can't get enough of it. I hope you had a great time going through this little cat and mouse ghost game. Will they, won't they wear the costumes? We found out a little something secret about a little friend over here. A little Sweet Mouse is a little sus. I could talk about this for hours, which is why this is which is why these videos end up so long. But if you're interested in the artist, feel free to check out BAAK and Cichy. If you want to own these lovely little friends, you might have to search around for quite a while. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.